Welcome to my presentation on the subject of how do performance metrics evolve strategy. First, we have to explain and define what performance metrics mean. Here I provide three different definitions in different terms. The first one, performance metrics. The second one, marketing analytics. And third, marketing metrics. So which definition do I like best? All three of them fundamentally say the same thing: to measure indicators from business activities, sort of like a business cause and effect. Now, here I'm just adding some terms directly related to internet marketing and terminology related to metrics, and what you'll see or what you'll be looking for in the process of the application of your business plan. I mean, these are just a few of the words: track, analyze, funnel reports. When I first saw that, I said, what's a funnel report? Now I know what it is. But I mean, there's a whole glossary of marketing metric terms. These are just a few. Now in this next frame are some more identifying words such as KPIs, key performance indicators, bounce rate, forecast, lead growth, measure, just to name a few, which in the course of your business and as it evolves, these would become part of your language, just as birdie is to a golfer or shredder is to a snowboarder. So in moving forward into the strategy or campaign of the internet marketing business plan, certain elements are vital. With any marketing strategy, certain elements are vital to the success of the business as it grows and evolves and getting from point A to point B. There are marketing objectives that successfully fulfill the campaign. As part of the success, you have to implement measurable metrics which coincide with growth and are part of the marketing plan. Here I'll talk about and use the term gauging or measuring, which is basically what metrics is. And I'll use performance metrics and how it refers to online marketing as an example. Performance marketing refers to online marketing and advertising programs in which advertisers and marketing companies are paid when a specific action is completed, such as a sale, a lead, or a click. Every business needs to gauge and measure the activity of sales. Only successful ads are paid for with performance marketing. It's called real-time measurement. And for any business to evolve and as part of the growth of any business, there are metrics which help measure vital and important information which determine what future actions will be taken. Next, we'll touch base and connect with who and why and where our internet marketing advertising dollars are being used. Of course, there's Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. Some of the ones I didn't mention are Chat, Snap, Pinterest, and even others. So just to refamiliarize yourself with these names. Now, I'll start to thicken things up a little bit by referring to Google and Google Analytics. Let's get into the meat of the presentation here with some of the hardier analytics. Let's say I'm going to be setting up a website for a friend of mine who's a barber, and she also does waxing. We're going to begin with Google AdWords. It may be organic, we don't know yet. She's already planning to expand the barbershop, waxing, massage, emphasizing a male-only salon. So with Google Analytics, it's a free website analytics service offered by Google that gives you insights into how users find and use your website. You can track ROI for your online marketing. You can sift and sort your visitors with dozens of dimensions. You can seamlessly integrate Google products like your AdWords account and Search Console. You can also use tracking codes to tag and track any advertising, social, or PR campaign on any platform website. And so what does Google Analytics measure? The building blocks of Google Analytics reports are dimensions and metrics. Dimensions are the attributes of your data, such as the city where traffic is coming from, the page you're measuring, or the social media channel you're evaluating. Metrics are the quantitative measurements for those dimensions. For example, if you're looking at how your ads are performing in Paris, the dimension, the 2,000 paid sessions you recorded, would be your metric. So Google Analytics categorizes data into the ABCs. A, or acquisition, B, or behavior, and C, or conversion. The next question which comes up as I continue in how metrics will evolve is the kind of metrics you'll use for your business. And here I'm using YouTube as the example. With YouTube and with other social media marketing. First, define what your business goal is. Your business goals need to measure metrics. Set your KPIs before beginning the process of creating and promoting content on YouTube. With YouTube, the goal should always be some form of brand awareness. With YouTube metrics, there are two forms in which to define measurable metrics. Home, which I listed on the left, and Hero, depending on the type of content. I'm not going to read all these, but I'm just going to leave that screen right there for the moment so that you can familiarize yourself with these measuring metrics for YouTube. Now, if you go to YouTube looking for information and video on how performance metrics evolve strategy, you'll be overwhelmed. There's classes that teach, there's videos that teach and preach for hours at a time, and even more that break down subject content to metrics for profits, metrics for sales. And I just mentioned a couple of easy ones. Hopefully, metrics for profits. That's one of the ones people really like to see, their profits growing. And so I chose this YouTube link because I can't remember how long it is, but if you click on it and if you refer to it, I mean, you'll be overwhelmed with how many YouTube videos there are on the subject. Now, in this segment of the presentation is a report and journal story which reinforce as well as define the unpredictability of ROI, or return on investment, and why you need to familiarize yourself with these 10 online marketing metrics. Jason Demers of Forbes magazine reports, measurement is what makes marketing a science rather than a superstition. For many business owners, marketing is a superfluous expense, something to spend money on only when the budget is flexible enough to accommodate it. This is because the return on investment on marketing is in many cases unpredictable. Your ad could be a resounding hit, flooding you with thousands of new interested customers, or it could be a seeming dud, wasting your time and money. So solid metrics gives you the insight to overcome this hurdle of unpredictability, which is part of how your business evolves. If you're just starting out or you need to overhaul your existing marketing strategy, make sure to familiarize yourself with these 10 marketing metrics. Total visits, new sessions, channel-specific traffic, bounce rate, total conversions, lead to close ratio, customer retention rate, customer value, cost per lead, and 10, projected ROI, return on investment. Now, my presentation would not be complete without mentioning email metrics. And I'm going to read this frame because email, I think it's growing, just like all the other avenues. And these are the 11 most widely tracked and referenced email marketing metrics, ranked by how essential they are. First, open rates. 2, click-through rates. 3, unsubscribe rate. 4, hard bounces. 5, soft bounces. 6, earnings per click or earnings per email. 7, delivery rate. 8, inbox placement. 9. Complaint or abuse rate, 10. Forward rate, and 11. Churn rate. So in conclusion, performance metrics is conducive to business growth. But so you might ask, what does it mean to track and quantify? What's the benefit to all this? Business metrics are the foundation of any performance monitoring strategy. What are the other benefits to metrics? Tracking tells you costs. It gives you revenue patterns. It provides leads information and past orders. Metrics and analytics assist in financial audits or applying for a business loan. They help with development in a positive manner and not just with growth. They guide you to understand your business practices. Marketing metrics and key performance indicators are measurable values used by marketing channels. Whether you are operating a small cafe or restaurant or a wholesale greenhouse, even a retail pet food supply, performance metrics are an element vital to the success of any business. And that concludes my presentation. These are my sources. Thank you very much.